Hi everyone, so this is just a real quick tutorial on how to transfer your digital notebooks from Google Slides into Google Docs. The whole point of us doing this is so that at the end of the quarter, we have a work sample that we've put together that is displayed and looks like an actual notebook. So I'm going to go to my Google Drive. I'm going to open up a new document. Once I'm in my new document, I'm going to have to do a couple changes in the settings in order to make it look right. So my screen's going to look a little bit different than yours because my stuff is set to default. So let's go ahead and get started. But I'm going to walk you through it anyways. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Page Setup. You want it set to Landscape. And you're going to set your margins to 0.5. All of them should be 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Okay? Now from here, I want this to look like it's two separate pages. So we're going to have to insert some columns. So I'm going to go to Format, Columns. I'm going to go back and I'm going to Format, go back to columns and click on more options because I like for there to be a line in between the columns. I think it just looks a lot neater. Now nothing's going to show up yet until you go to Insert, Break. So I'm going to insert a column break and you're going to see there's a line that shows up here. Last thing I'm going to do here is I want to go ahead and I want to view this in print layout, okay? So print layout just lets you kind of see like the end of the page here. So now what I want to do is I want to transfer my slides over into this document. Now, obviously, when you're in the slides, your stuff is kind of everywhere. I've got left side, I've got right side. When I get it into the documents, now you can kind of put stuff where you want it to be so that your notes are on the right side and the activity that correspond with those notes are on the left side. Now, I'm just going to be using my practice notebooks. I don't have a lot of content here like many of you do. So I'm just going to, actually, let me let you see that. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm just going to paste it. Now, don't get hung up on, oh my goodness, it's on the right side. I want to try to put it on the left side because for me at least, it doesn't move to my left side. So what I do is I'm just going to, press my little arrow over. So you see I've got my cursor here. I'm just going to keep adding and it moves everything over. So it's just a back and forth kind of thing right now. I'm going to paste this here, paste unlinked. And then it moves everything over. Now, if you're like, oh my goodness, there's an extra page there, no big deal. You see my cursor here. I'm going to press to the side, the left side, and I'm just going to press delete twice, and it gets rid of that top blank page. I'm going to keep adding. For me, again, I'm going to have the cursor on the right side of what I just copied over, and I'm just going to keep on going. Let's just copy. I only have 4 slides, so you can bear with me while I copy it in here. And then I'm going to do one more. I'm just going to keep copying, and then I can make it pretty later. Okay, so I've got those 4 slides. Unlinked. There we go. All right, so this is what it looks like right here. You can kind of make it a little bit smaller if you need to. Let's see, and I've got my 3, 2, 1 summary. This corresponds with whatever notes I have here. Now, if you have, for example, your notes over reflexive verbs, okay, and it took 3 or 4 Cornell note templates, that's fine. Just, keep them coming. You got 1 slide here. Let's say the next one. You just got all these notes here. But at the beginning of your notes is where I would like for you to put your summaries or the activities that correspond with those notes. So essentially, all I would have to do now is add a title. Always, I want you to start off with your last name. And then you would tell me which module this is. So let's say I'm going to choose module 4. And then you would share that with me, and that would be it. So this is something that we're going to do at the end of each quarter. And this will get uploaded as essentially like your final grade. And you don't do this until all of your stuff has been edited and you've fixed everything. You've made it look pretty. So, but I'm giving you this information now so you can start putting that in the forefront of your mind, because there's only 3 more weeks left in this quarter and you've got to pick a module that you want to showcase. So that being said, I'm going to let you go and have a wonderful week. Bye.